Hey, Dale.
Hola, papi.
I didn't see that coming. Oh, my goodness. What's going on, man?
Oh, I think it's going to rain.
I wish it would rain.
Yeah.
That would be good.
We haven't had days and rain in, 2 years, I think?
It's been something like that. I think it's been like 100 days. I mean, it's something crazy like that.
Yeah.
But nobody cares about the weather.
Nope.
Let's do this show.
Let's do it.
You're listening to the Swish Edition.
Live from the Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Dale and Scott.
Okay, everybody listen up.
You're listening to the Swish Edition.
It'll be huge.
Back in Las Vegas. Talking to you on the mic. Can't do a mic drop because it's like attached to this
And they're expensive.
arm. They're expensive. Where did the mic drop even start? I mean, who was the first person to just drop a mic and walk off stage?
Barack Obama.
There's been memes about him doing that, and then he drops it, and then Michelle catches it and does her Democratic National Convention speech. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I haven't watched any of this convention stuff because
I've heard it's
just
actually
recaps. Yeah,
good, though. Like, it's produced well.
yeah, and there's no long rambling speeches. Every speech has been 2 minutes long, which I could go for that. That's what people nowadays want, a little bite-sized nugget.
Maybe we should just turn it on for a little bit and see what is going on. We should know what's going on.
I don't know if I care. Who's speaking tonight? Is it actual? Well, we don't know. It doesn't matter. We're taping this on Wednesday. You guys will get it on Thursday. We're sorry we're late, but as we keep telling you, life keeps getting in the way.
We got a lot of stuff.
We got some big changes happening. You're going to see us from this vantage point if you guys are watching the YouTube video of this. And actually, I want to take a second and talk to the people who listen to us on audio only. We love you, and we really appreciate that you're listening to the show. You're the backbone of the Swish Edition. That's where most of our numbers come from.
Right.
But do you know that we're also on YouTube? So we're actually videotaping us producing the podcast, and we put it on YouTube every week. So you can actually see us sitting here talking on the mics. Maybe you don't want to see us. Maybe they don't.
It's not that special.
Maybe that's why our numbers on YouTube fucking suck. Right. I mean, we're lucky if we get 16 people to watch the damn video.
There you go.
I think we've gotten as high as like 45 or 50.
Yeah.
On I don't know why. Maybe you were wearing a nice shirt or something.
Hey,
you're wearing a Binge Bum shirt today.
I want to get more.
Imagine that. We should get lots of Binge Bum stuff. It's actually bigger on the back.
Yeah.
It's a lot bigger on the back. There you go. Anyway, so totally getting off subject there. But so this is the second to last time you'll see us in this vantage point because we're moving. We'll give you more details about that later. But
yeah, but we're the new studio is going to be kick ass.
The new studio,
we get ourselves together.
Right,
it's
so
going to be cool.
I'll just repeat it again. We are taking the whole month of September off. That's going to be our hiatus for the year. But we'll be back with our 10th anniversary season in October. I think it's October 6th. Dale and I literally started podcasting together on October 7th, 2010.
I'm trying to think when podcasts started.
Can you believe
when
that?
did Apple push those out?
I don't know. But so we literally started podcasting October 7th, 2010. So we've been doing this for 10 friggin' years. It's pretty crazy. We took a couple of years off there while we did the clothing store. But,
yeah.
Speaking of memes, because we were just talking about that meme with Barack Obama. We just saw this on TV. There's a job offer out. They're looking for a chief meme officer for Bud Light Seltzer, and this is a legitimate job.
Legit, totally legit.
You have to come up with 10 memes a week for Bud Light Seltzer.
Bud Light.
It's a job. It's a full-time job. I guess you could work anywhere. You
and
can
it
work
pays $5,000 a month.
$5,000 a month, which is 5 times 12 is what? I mean, 56, so something like $75,000 a year.
It's
something
a really
like that?
good
Is that
paying
good?
job for creating 10 memes
a week.
Yeah, I'm not good with social media.
Can people live off $75,000 a year?
Sure.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe they can. People probably make less than that. I don't
do.
know. Is that really?
Yes.
I'm an elitist, aren't I? What do I don't even have a job. What am I talking about?
I know. Neither one of us do.
You want to start out with some good news?
Let's do it.
Tell them about this new album that's coming out.
I'm actually kind of excited about
I'm
this
excited about this.
because on two reasons. We're going back to a place where fall and winter do feel like fall and winter.
Exactly.
And fall is my absolute favorite.
However,
this past Halloween was freaking freezing.
Yeah.
Remember that Halloween? We were outside giving out candy in our haunted house.
Here.
Crazy.
In Vegas.
But I'm excited about this because Dolly Parton
Yeah.
is coming out with her new Christmas album. And I love the name, A Holly Dolly Christmas.
A Holly Dolly Christmas is perfect.
Like, I think if we get settled where
Yeah.
we're going,
Okay.
we have a theme of a Holly Dolly Christmas, and everyone wears a big wig and put big boobs in.
You want to have a Holly Dolly Christmas party?
Yeah.
All right.
I
like
think
that.
it would be fun.
I like that idea. I have everything I need for that, actually. Yeah.
But here's it comes out October 2nd. You say, is that too early? I don't think so.
It seems early to me.
People are starting to get into the thing. Dunkin' Donuts, by the way, came out today with pumpkin. So it's out
they
today.
start so early.
They
Pumpkin
beat-
spice,
They
everything.
They beat Starbucks. Starbucks isn't out yet.
Guess what I have for us? I've got pumpkin spice deodorant for you and me.
I'm not wearing that.
I'm just kidding. I don't think that's a thing. But that would be hilarious, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But so it's going to be a compilation album. Is that what you call it?
Not a compilation, but a lot of duets.
Duets.
Yeah.
Willie Nelson, Billy Ray Cyrus, Miley Cyrus, Jimmy Fallon, which is funny,
Yeah.
and Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé. Michael Bubble.
I like it.
It's going to be really
I like
good.
it.
She also has one with Randy Parton. I think is her brother, maybe. That's the one I forgot to write down. But
I don't know.
yeah, so it's coming out October 2nd.
2nd.
Yeah, I think that's going to be really fun. She hasn't done a Christmas album in 30 years.
Long time.
1990 was her last. That is so depressing that 1990 was 30 years ago. It seems like yesterday.
Yesterday.
All my troubles seem so far away. I don't know the rest of the words.
It's the only part I know.
If you guys have been to Vegas and haven't seen Love at Mirage, the Cirque du Soleil show, all about the Beatles.
Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil. It really is a good show. I don't know when her show is coming back,
I don't
Dale.
know, because that's like the only one that I haven't seen, and we're not going to be able to see it before we go.
Well, no. We are actually, we're leaving Las Vegas. Isn't that a movie? Leaving Las Vegas?
Yeah.
We're leaving Las Vegas in early September and moving to an undisclosed location. But it is going to be very country. So Dolly Parton albums will probably fit in very well where we're going.
Not that country.
Are you kidding me? It is the country.
It is the country.
There's no buildings taller than 3 stories in the like 100-mile radius.
That's true.
It's very true. Oh my
No,
goodness.
100 miles, you get to Annapolis. And
Okay.
all that
You're
stuff.
giving it away where we're going.
All right. Well, stick to the script.
AMC Theaters. We talked about this last week that movie theaters are starting to come back into existence, which I think is kind of crazy because we said, who wants to sit there and wear a mask for 2 hours while you're watching a movie? But AMC wants you to come back. AMC movies are starting to open up on August 20th. And they're doing movies in 2020 at 1920 prices.
It's actually kind of cool.
15 cents.
That's kind of fun.
So you can see the new movie Unhinged with, what's his name?
Oh, Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe, which looks really good. He said that he was actually scared when he read the script.
Yeah.
So,
It's supposed to be super, super good.
yeah, but only in theaters. But how much you want to bet? Well, you were just talking about this last week, too, I think. How much you want to bet that movie comes out at the theater, nobody goes to see it because nobody wants to sit in the theater, and it's on our TV within like 2 or 3 weeks.
Right.
And we have to pay $19.99 to watch it.
I'm actually okay with that.
I'm okay with it, too.
I think I'm like you. I'm not a huge fan of going to the movie theater, And I would be more than happy paying $20-$25 for a new movie rental
I think
than going
Yeah.
out.
I think we're getting very close to the days when a new movie comes out. Let's say pandemic is over, but a new movie comes out. It comes out on June 1st. It's going to be on our TVs by July 1st. I think that's going to be the new normal.
Yeah.
You'll have a month to go see it in the theater, and then it'll be on our TVs because nobody wants to go to the
coming.
theater. Yeah.
I think it's coming.
Anyway, so 15 cents a
TVs
movie.
are getting bigger. They're getting cheaper.
Yeah, better.
People are just going to...
We have our eyes on an 8K TV. So 4K is cool. I think is this a 4K, this one? 8K is like double the resolution. Can you even imagine? You'd be able to just grab boobies right through the screen. Do you want to do that?
No.
Alcohol is paying off for Hollywood celebrities. You guys might remember this, that I think it was a year or two ago. George Clooney and his partners sold their tequila company for over $1 billion.
That is ridiculous.
I don't know why George Clooney ever needs to work again a day in his life. But now Ryan Reynolds, the actor, has just signed a deal with Diageo. They have acquired Diageo. They've acquired his Aviation American Gin Company for $600 million. I mean, that's crazy. A little craft gin company.
And I hate gin.
I cannot even swallow it. Gin is like my least favorite alcohol in the whole world.
Yeah, and I also hate tonic. And the idea of a gin and tonic is
that's like double horrible.
It's very sweet.
That and Jaeger. I don't like Jaeger either.
Well, that's something you do in your younger days.
I don't know. People still do it though.
But speaking of that, we just got gifted Snoop Dogg wine.
Oh my God, it's so cool, y'all. The label was it actually put out by Snoop Dogg, or they just used his picture?
That I don't know.
It's very cool. It probably has cannabis in it.
It's got no, I don't think it's that.
No, I'm kidding.
But it's called Cali Red.
Yeah, it's a Cabernet or something.
Yeah.
I can almost see it on the bar. The bar is over there. Yeah, that was nice. We went out to dinner last night, and we were paying, and so they gave us a bottle of wine to bring home, and that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
So
they go next to our Walking Dead red wine.
Yes, which we're never opening. We're never opening it.
And we probably won't ever open the Snoop Dogg wine either.
No, we can't. It just has to sit there and look pretty.
Right.
I tell you, though, when we do go to the store and buy wine for a gift, or if we're going to a party, or if we're buying it for, to serve, if we have people over, is really the only time we ever buy wine. And I only buy wine if it has a cool label. It's all about the label, right?
For me, it is.
For me, it is.
I'm not some aficionado. I have no idea.
I know our friend Marcy is like screaming at us right now because she's probably telling us that's not the way you pick wine.
Well, of course not.
But that's the way I pick books too. I mean, I have to be honest. They say, what's the old adage? Don't judge a book by its cover. But man, do I do that? I love cover art, and I also judge people by the way they look. I really do. I'm going to look at your shoes first. I'm going to start at your shoes and then work my way up. If you got shitty shoes on, then what about like boat shoes with a suit? Oh my God, I can't stand that. Cannot stand that.
It's like a thing.
It's a horrible thing.
Like, what are those docksiders?
Oh, please, yes. You cannot wear those anywhere except the dock.
Do they even make those anymore?
They do, and people wear them with suits.
Yeah, it's like a thing.
Like someone has to go to a funeral, and they only dress up once a year to go to a funeral.
Right.
They're wearing docksiders and that crumpled suit that's in the back of their closet that doesn't fit.
Right.
Get a good suit. One suit. One good suit that's actually made to fit you. I swear to God, it'll last you your whole life. I've got suits that I've had for 30 years. Anyway, I can't fix America. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Oh my goodness.
The Ellen Show. You guys have probably heard all this horrible controversy about Ellen. People are coming out in defense of her, though. They did fire 3 of the big bosses there, and they made their DJ Steven Twitch, one of the co-executive producers.
Kind of cool.
I think it's cool too. I mean, it has a lot to do with the show. He keeps it going.
Keeps it
the
moving.
vibe going.
Yeah.
So apparently, I mean, her whole life has been kind of rocked by all these accusations. And she says she's not.
She says she's not leaving.
And she's also not nasty. She says the people can look at me. I've never told anyone they can't look me in the eye or not talk to me. I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, who wouldn't say that, in their defense? I mean, because it's just kind of a shitty thing to do.
Right.
Ellen's coming. Do not look her in the eye.
Don't look.
Do not talk to her if you see her in the hall. There are other celebrities that do shit like that, though.
Yeah, that's why it's not surprising if it's actually true.
And I don't even care if it's true. I
don't watch the show
They're
anyway,
paid clowns. They're paid clowns. They're paid to get up there and entertain us.
Right.
Who gives a shit what happens behind the scenes? Do you care? I don't care.
No.
I just touched my microphone. So all the late night people are going back to their studios. The last to do it is Seth Meyers. He's going back on September 8th after his current hiatus. Everyone seems to be on hiatus right now. Everything is in reruns right now.
Right.
Except for Stephen Colbert.
But the late night stuff it's working. It's different, but it's working.
So Jimmy Fallon, Stephen Colbert, James Corden, they're all back in their studios without audiences. So they're in their empty studios. They've got their band. I guess they still have guests on the phone, but not in person.
FaceTime or something.
Right.
I don't know.
So I guess they were just tired of working at home. And poor Seth Meyers was doing the show for 5 months in his in-laws' attic. Because
that's crazy.
Apparently they went to live there with his wife's parents during the pandemic, and he's been doing the show from the attic. Why? And so he's done with that. Why? Going back to the studio.
I mean, we're homebodies, though. We enjoy being home. But maybe if I was at my in-laws, I wouldn't like it so much.
Probably not. And I can't imagine living with my in-laws for 5 months. No, that would not fly. Unless they really needed us, like to wipe their bums or something if they got really old. And that's the only reason. What do they say about house guests and fish? 3 days. 3 days. Right?
I hadn't heard that before.
You've never heard that before?
No.
It's a thing.
I like it.
Yeah. Nobody should stay anywhere for more than 3 days. Oh, you could stay in a hotel for more than 3 days, but you shouldn't stay with other people for more than 3 days. That's just not cool. Just move on.
And it's rude.
And nobody needs to visit for that long. 3 days is fine. I don't care how long it's been since I've seen you.
Jacqueline's going to be mad at you.
She usually only comes for 3 days. It's fine.
Yeah, it's true.
If you are traveling all the way across the country, like people came to see us, yes, you can stay for more than 3 days. Yeah. But if you're only driving like 100 miles to come see us, 3 days. Would you go stay at someone's house for more than 3 days?
No. I have nowhere I want to be that long.
And I don't even want to go for 1 day because I hate pooping in other people's houses. I just don't like
I was waiting for you to say something like that.
I like to poop at home and a hotel. That's it. Nowhere else should you poop. Right?
Right.
Home is the best place to poop. Speaking of pooping, no, this has nothing to do with pooping, but have you guys seen the Snickers commercial?
I have not seen this.
Wait, I shared it on Facebook. It is so friggin' funny. Okay, so it's this guy. He is in his underpants, like Fruit of the Loom underpants or whatever, or Hanes.
Tidy whities.
Yeah. And he walks into like the living room, and he's not really looking at his wife, but he's like, so what time is this? What time is our call or whatever? And he looks up, and I guess she clears her throat or something. And he looks up, and there's guests sitting there on the sofa. And he said, I thought it was a Zoom call. He's wearing no pants. It's really funny. And I can't describe it, so you guys have to watch it. Yeah.
Did you post it on the Swish Edition Facebook?
I haven't, but I will.
Yeah.
I did post it on my own Facebook. But no, I will do that because it's freaking funny.
Yeah.
It's great. And everyone who's seen it just
I'm going to go watch it.
Yeah. Snickers satisfies. We have an update from a topic that we talked about a couple weeks ago. The Golden Girls house, the house that was used as the exteriors shot for Golden Girls. It's actually located in Brentwood, California. It's sold.
It's not in Miami?
It's not in Miami. It sold for $4 million, which was $1 million over asking price.
Holy moly.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Fans of the series remain hopeful that the home would be purchased by HGTV because they wanted
They
them
want to do the remodel.
We watched it. Did you
Yeah.
like that?
It was all right.
So HGTV bought the Brady Bunch house. We've talked about that on the show also. And they did a remodel last year to make the inside of the house look like the actual
But how would
Brady
that-
Bunch set.
But how would that work? Because there's only one Golden Girl left. Barely.
Well, they wouldn't have to. Right. I mean, she's basically retired.
Because they had all the kids.
Yeah, I don't think you would necessarily have any Golden Girls involved, but they
Right.
could have recreated the inside. But the thing is, and we talked about this on the show, and I showed pictures on the video, the inside of the Golden Girls house is actually gorgeous. You wouldn't want to rip it out.
Rip it out, yeah.
Right. Anyway, the new owners are not fans of the show. They did not buy the house because it was the Golden Girls house. They bought it because they wanted it.
Well, yeah, if it's as great on the inside, you don't have to do any work to it.
It was gorgeous.
Great.
Didn't you see the pictures?
I did not.
Oh, I guess you don't watch the show because I put the pictures up while we were talking about it. Dale doesn't watch the show.
I don't
Well,
feel like I need to watch it.
Why
when
would
I
you
do it?
Yeah, why would you watch or listen to the show if you sat through it and actually created it, right?
But you do.
Well, because I edit it. I mean, I put it together. I have to. I have to twice because I do the video and the audio.
Right.
And as long as we don't fuck up, I don't have to do much editing
Right.
nowadays because we're doing it all like live to tape, which I think is great.
Mm.
Unless I say a bad word
Right.
like Firenado. What do you think about this phenomenon? Isn't this crazy?
I've heard of this before.
So Firenados are now a thing in Northern California and Northern Nevada. It's actually happened. So a tornado comes along during a wildfire, and fire is going up into the tornado.
Yeah.
It's Sharknado coming true.
It's 2020.
Can you imagine bits of fire just being thrown out like bombs towards everybody? It's crazy.
Oh my god! Well, like it's like nothing is surprising anymore.
It's little Firenados everywhere. That was a good show. Little fires everywhere. Did
Yeah.
you guys watch that? Netflix, right?
Hulu.
Man, that was good. Loved it. I hope there's going to be a second season of
Me
that.
too. Yeah, well, they got some stuff to finish off.
Yeah. So we had a pizza the other night. We were not bored, but lazy, and we ordered a pizza, and it had pepperoni on it.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, pepperoni is going to be in short supply soon.
I'm not surprised because more people are just ordering pizza. Probably that's why Domino's is hiring 20,000 people.
Pepperoni is reportedly a complicated meat product to make, and suppliers don't have as many pigs as they used to have. So the price of pepperoni is basically doubled in the last month.
Holy
Small
moly.
pizza shops have seen the pricing going up immediately. Places like Domino's and Pizza Hut are not affected because they've locked in their prices a long time ago because they buy so much of it. They buy it in bulk.
Yeah.
It's just kind of the same way that airlines
Buy
lock
fuel.
in their fuel prices. So just because fuel goes up through the roof doesn't mean your airplane price is going to go up right away.
Right.
It'll go up eventually. Although the bottom is fallen out of oil, so gas is pretty cheap right now.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I want to talk about reboots. We talk about reboots a lot on this show.
Yeah.
Paramount Pictures has announced that they're going to make a remake of the classic John Hughes Planes, Trains, and Automobiles for Will Smith and Kevin Hart.
See, I wish this was Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson.
That would be a good pairing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be a better pairing.
Do you have
I think.
something against Will Smith?
No, but I know that Kevin Hart and The Rock are like best friends, and they're freaking funny together.
Have they done a project together?
Yeah, they did Jumanji.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen the new ones either.
Huh.
They're supposed to be really good.
Yeah, we should check that out. Well, anyway, so that's coming eventually. The original was Steve Martin and John Candy. Steve Martin's still with us. John Candy is not.
It's not.
It's about. I've never seen the movie.
I've never seen it. I was waiting for you to say something.
It's about two guys who are traveling because their flights were canceled for Thanksgiving, so they ended up having to try to find a way to get to where they're going, I guess. So they take trains, planes, and automobiles. It's crazy that I've never seen it because it's kind of a comedy classic, right?
Yeah.
And
so
it's
could this be a holiday movie that I do? Like, I've known of it, I've just never seen it.
Like, it's a John Hughes movie, and I love John Hughes. I mean, he made one of my favorite movies of all time, which is Home Alone, and 16 Candles, and all these great movies.
Right.
And I've never seen this. What's the other John Candy movie that I love? Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck.
Oh, now that's a classic.
Yeah.
Who's going to remake that?
I own that. I love it.
It's a great movie.
That's with what's her face from Roseanne.
Who's that? Oh, the mother. Jackie.
Jackie. Yeah. I
What's
can't
her
think of
name
her
in real life?
I don't know.
You do know. The Matrix 4 is back in production. They're shooting in Berlin. Germany does not have the COVID-19 cases like we do. They've gotten it under control. Actually, most of the world has gotten under control except for us because we suck. New Zealand has gone 100 days without one friggin' case.
Yep.
What did New Zealand do that we can't do?
Stricter lockdowns.
Yeah. We're very spoiled people. We don't like sitting in one place for very long. Speaking of reboots, the Peacock streaming service from NBC has announced that they're going to reboot Clueless, which is my favorite movie of all time. Seriously. It's a classic, Dale. It's a classic.
I know.
It was made in 1995 with Alicia Silverstone, who played Cher, and Stacey Dash played Dion. This new Clueless series on Peacock is going to focus on Dion when Cher mysteriously disappears. So it's all going to be about Dion. Stacey Dash will not be in it.
I was going to say.
She is a crazy motherfucker.
She's gotten off the rails.
Have you guys seen her? She's like, okay, so she is like a super, super conservative. She's on Fox News a lot. Very conservative, but she's also a little nutty.
Nutty. Yeah, I've seen one interview with her. She's a little off the rails.
All right. There was a previous spin-off of Clueless back in 1996 on television. It didn't do super well. It ran for 3 seasons. I never saw it. I wasn't interested. If it didn't have Alicia Silverstone in it, I wasn't interested. There was also an off-Broadway show that did not make it to Broadway. So, what do you think about that?
I'm not looking forward to it.
What do you think about that? ABC has announced that Dancing with the Stars is coming back for their 29th season. We knew that, and we knew that Tom Bergeron and Aaron Andrews are out, and Tyra Banks is in, which I think is a huge mistake because Tyra Banks is worse than Ellen DeGeneres. So I just don't like her. I just don't like her.
I've never been a fan of Tyra Banks.
Anyway, they're promising to mix it up this year. They're doing it without an audience, so they're just going to be dancing their hearts out for the cameras. The judges, Carrie Ann and Aber, who is now on The Talk on CBS.
Right.
Len Goodman and Bruno will be back as judges. So we'll be dancing this fall, y'all. That's back September 14th, which is not too far away.
No, this is going fast.
The Connors is the first sitcom to go back to production.
I saw that.
Yeah. They're going back to production this month.
But I don't know if we're going to have episodes this fall, though.
Well, they're filming now, so why not?
I guess so.
It'll be
But
interesting.
can they edit it? I don't know.
They'll just have to use a laugh track because there won't be an audience. They're the first, and they're going to also have a smaller crew. So, and I'm sure they're going to have to get the tests every day.
Yeah, because that's a big... I mean, you got to think, there's a lot of people in that show. Not counting the crew, just the damn cast.
Yeah. A couple other shows that are back. Tyler Perry's entire production house is back. We saw a special on that.
Yeah.
What was that? CBS Sunday morning?
CBS, he built this...
compound.
Or he didn't build it. He repurposed an old...
campus.
place.
Yeah.
That had...
it was a military institution or
barracks
something. Yeah.
for military personnel,
Right.
and he made it all nice.
So he created a bubble so that all of his actors and crew, they get tested, They do quarantine, and then they come together to film stuff because he films tons of stuff, movies, television shows. I mean, he is like a billionaire producer.
Yeah.
He's not just that woman. What's that woman's name?
Medea.
He's not just Medea. He does so much more.
He does so much stuff.
But he's created this bubble where everyone is like in this a COVID bubble. They can't. They produce their shows, and you can't leave.
Can't leave.
Yeah.
No one come visit. You're just there.
The other show, the soap operas are back, and also SWAT is the first drama to start producing again. I haven't watched SWAT, but I know it's got Malcolm Jamal Warner on it. No, that's not true. That's like one of the kids from Cosby Show. Who am I talking about?
Malcolm Jamal Warner was the son on the Cosby Show.
Right. No, you know why I said Malcolm? Because
he
was Malcolm on Young and the Restless.
Young and the Restless. And who you're thinking of?
It's from CSI. Not CSI.
Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds. What's his name?
I have no idea.
Shamar Moore.
Shamar Moore.
Yeah.
Shmore. We'll just call him
Shmore.
Shmore.
Maya Rudolph is very happy because she's going to be used a lot on Saturday Night Live this fall because she does a great imitation of Kamala Harris. And now that Kamala Harris is the vice presidential nominee, I guess she'll be working a little bit. Right. Look at that. Half an hour, Dale.
It's over. It's over.
Half an hour. So we just want to remind you guys that this is the last week of our Universal Studios digital Blu-ray and DVD release of The King of Staten Island. We've got 5 DVD and Blu-ray packs to give away. And if you email us at talkback@swishedition.com by next Monday, which is August 25th, we'll pick winners and announce them on next show.
You want this. It's a great, great movie. We watched it as soon as it came out.
It really is good. We rented it, when it came out, because we bought it. We bought it because at that point you couldn't rent it yet.
Right.
Yeah. It's a really good. It's Pete Davidson. It's a Judd Apatow movie. It's so fun. And the DVD has tons of extras. It's out August 25th.
Yeah. So. That's the one thing that we haven't seen that we should see.
What's that?
Bonus content.
Oh, yeah. No, I assume we're going to get a DVD too, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, we are promoting it for them.
Right.
Bye, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.